The end for Meg. Kate flips the lid on Meghan with gorgeous look in green close to future queen. The Duchess of Cambridge looked gorgeous in green today as she sported a trendy belted dress with golden jewellery to present the Queen Elizabeth II Award for British Design to an up-and-coming British designer. Kate Middleton, 40, opted for a £785 green dress from British-Canadian designer Edeline Lee, at an event hosted by the British Fashion Council at the Design Museum in Kensington. The royal paired pebble-textured dress with an Emmy London clutch and court shoes. She added earrings from Nadia Irena. She opted for a glamorous makeup look, keeping her brunette hair down and sleek and paired light face makeup with a dramatic smoky eye. Her Royal Highness, who lives in Kensington Palace just 2 miles away from the museum with Prince William and their 3 children, presented the Queen Elizabeth II Award for British Design, which aims to recognise the cultural and trade role the British design and fashion industry has played throughout the monarch's reign to British Guyanese designer Saul Nash. Now in its 5th year, the award aims to provide continuing recognition of the cultural and trade role the British design and fashion industry has played, and continues to play, throughout Her Majesty's reign. The inaugural award was announced and presented to Richard Quinn in February 2018 when the Queen made her first visit to London Fashion Week. At the event, the Duchess met and viewed designs of recipients from the British Fashion Council Foundation's designer initiatives, Newgen, Fashion Trust and BFC/Vogue Designer Fashion Fund and BFC/GQ Designer Fashion Fund. Kate also met representatives from the British Fashion Council and the wider fashion industry, including Edward Enninful. The Duchess met and presented the Queen Elizabeth II Award for British Design and watched an immersive fashion show from the winner of the award. The Queen Elizabeth II Award for British Design was presented by the Duchess of Cornwall in 2019, the Princess Royal in 2020 and the Countess of Wessex in 2021. Meanwhile, one critic has claimed that the Meghan Markle only got married to progress up the ladder of fame by joining the royal family. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's royal wedding in May 2018 was just a step on the ladder of fame for the former actress, an expert has claimed. Angela Levin, who is a strong critic of the Sussex couple, took to Twitter to share her thoughts on the revelations that Meghan hated the couple's 2018 tour of Australia, and even called it pointless. The claims were made in a new book called The Palace Papers by Tina Brown. In the book, the author claims, "So, Meghan must have been thrilled with it all, right? No. She apparently hated every second of it." And she even cites a supposed member of staff from Buckingham Palace, who told her, she didn't understand why things were set up in that way, the itinerary. Instead of being excited when thousands of people showed up at the Opera House, it was very much like, what's the purpose? I don't understand this. And Levin, a longtime royal commentator and biographer, tweeted, "No surprise there then. Meghan was preparing to leave the royal family ASAP after she got married. The £32 million wedding was a step up the ladder of fame. Netflix have tripped her up." Meghan suffered a huge blow this week after Netflix cancelled the development of her animated series called Pearl. It was done as a cost-cutting measure, after the streaming giant announced its first-ever drop in subscribers earlier this year. The show was supposed to be produced by Meghan, and focused on the adventures of a 12-year-old girl who was inspired by influential women in history. Twitter users waded into the conversation sparked by Levin. One user, John Francis Hook, wrote, "There is no love in that marriage. I saw right through her from that first introduction to the public with the Hewitt boy. It all looked so false, and how right I have been proved." And another tweeted, "Sums her up beautifully. Wanted the wedding but none of the duty. Makes me sick when I think about the fuss we all made of them. The country was thrilled.